We're joined here by Emil, Brice, and the new WBF world champion, Lunga Sitemela. You guys walk into the airport, and from a distance you hear, and the new. First of all, congratulations, and tell me how that feels.
Hey, brother, it's taken me years to get here, and it's not easy road. Lunga's been 11 years with us. We had a plan for 5 years, my manager and my team. We planned the 5 years, and it worked out, and here we world champion today, and I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, likewise, as Coach Marco said, we've been waiting for too long. And also when the opportunity came, he told me that I must grab it with both hands. So that's what we did. Too excited.
So, obviously I've watched the fight, and looking back at the fight, 3 rounds, it didn't seem like hard work necessarily, inverted commas, but talk to us the hard work, the real hard work that happens behind the scenes. How did you prepare for this fight?
Well, my manager and myself, we had 12 weeks to prepare, and I think, as you guys know, the fight was cancelled twice. So it was basically going back, going forward, going back. But at the end of the day, work was done. He had a 12-week camp. We can't complain about the promoter putting the fight back and things like that. Our camp was great. Everything worked out with the sparring in the gym. We got the best sparring in the country. And when I say that, I mean that. And this is why Lunga is a better fighter today, because of his teammates as well.
100%. Lunga, do you want to just very quickly tell me about your experience during this camp? I can't imagine that it was easy. You put in the work, and obviously that's the defining moment, or the defining difference between champions and people that just say they're boxing. You're now the WBF world champion. Just give us a rundown of that camp.
No, it was a nice experience, good experience, because also for me it was my first time to go there. And also the atmosphere, did something, but not bad, because coach, he knows what to do when it comes to those. So I recovered quickly on the third round. The champion, yes, he was doing his work, was boxing nicely. I could say, I don't know if he just lose hope or confidence.
So, watching the fight, first round, you hit first, you hit hard. Okay, first round is over, you come back to the corner. What are the thoughts there after the first round?
Well, Lunga's a slow starter. And when you're fighting in another country, you need to win the first 2 rounds. And I can be honest and tell you, we lost the second round. And I said to Lunga, we can't afford to lose a round here. I think we got to go out and hurt him and see what we're about. So we had to put the hurt on him. And I don't know how many people saw the fight, but I can tell you it was a straight left that hurt him, and he wanted to go down. He went down 30 seconds later.
So Lunga, after the first round, you felt his power, the nervousness was out of the way, you guys were exchanging punches. When you got back to your corner, how were you feeling?
I was feeling good. My coach, he asked me if I'm feeling right on that distance, that I was like the pace. So I told coach, nah, it's the right pace, and then coach said, nah, it's fine, we can keep on the same pace. Yet the guy, when he punched, I didn't feel that hard on the punch. He's not a hard puncher. So that's why I said maybe if we went maybe 4 or 5 rounds, I would have went close distance with him. So because I can feel that there is no power.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the TKO. It's obviously a technicality, and how we just explained that to us. You threw it was the left, straight left, right? Straight left. And I see him injured. Lunga, I don't know if you noticed if immediately that left got him. A few punches later, he takes the first knee. Okay, what's going through your mind then?
There I was confused. I didn't know what was going on, because also on my side I was thinking maybe I'd done something wrong. Again. And they sent me to the ring, to the corner. So on the second one, that's when I noticed when he was shaking his hand and my coach was shouting, go, go, go. And then I thought maybe, okay, there's something wrong on his shoulder. And then he went down and never came back.
So he goes down for the second time, speaks to the ref waves it out. Lunga, if I remember correctly, you're not even facing the fighter at that moment, you've turned around. You turn around, you're not sure what's going on. Tell us about that moment. When you turn around, did it hit you that you actually just won the fight? You won the world WBF title.
Yes, I was excited, but not like normal the way I wanted to, because it's the third time now in a row. My opponents, they're all pulling out on the tournament, on the fight with injuries. So I didn't feel good about that, but I also feel good because we got the victory, that what we wanted.
Brice, the ref waves it off. Lunga's still busy turning around. I see you get into the ring. You know exactly what's happening. The crowd is quiet because they seem confused too. What's happening in your head there?
Well, I knew this boy when he took that jab and then he caught him to the rib and the overhand right, and he went and sat. I knew he wasn't getting up, and I knew Pumeza was going to stop this fight. That's why I jumped in the ring. I've done it a few times before. I know these things, and I could see there was no way this boy was going to go on. We were upset because we wanted to go a few rounds. But you know what? Nobody pays us for overtime.
And then, what does this mean for the Brice stable? You've got a world champion now in Lunga. What are the plans with Lunga? What's next for Lunga? I mean, you've got the WBF, you're also SA champ. You know, what does that look like for Lunga Sitemela?
We got a plan. You do know that Lunga has now relinquished his SA title, so they probably matched up the two guys already. But we got a plan with Lunga. I'm going to sit down with my team and with the promoter. We're going to be sitting down this week, and we'll let you know in the next couple of weeks what we are up to. But there are things in the pipeline. Definitely.
So you brought a world champion to Cape Town. Just what does this mean for Cape Town boxing, and what is the message you have for Cape Town boxers and trainers?
Guys, this is not an easy game. It's hard. If you want to become a world champion, do what Lunga did. Live, eat, sleep boxing. That's the only way. And I'm a very lucky man to have kids in my gym. I've got a few titles in my gym, one world title, and I'm very proud of it. Because that means that all the kids in Cape Town are going to see this kid, and they all want to aspire to be him. Even Wasim, even Daniel, you know, all want to be world champions. So at the end of the day, Lunga's an inspiration to a lot of kids.
So Lunga, just two questions. What does it feel like to be the world champion? And then secondly, a message to the young boxers out there also trying to get to where you are today.
It feels good. It's been a dream. I've been waiting for too long. Also for the youngsters, they mustn't give up on what they're doing. They must believe on themselves, and they must try to stay away from the negative things and try to do the positive one. They will get what they want.
Okay, there you have it, Team Brice and the world champ, Lunga Sitemela. Guys, congratulations again. I know you're looking forward to a long deserved rest. So I'll let you guys go and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.